the south of the Indian Ocean, beautiful and wild. Winds and sea can be most violent and ruthless. We're between the latitudes 40 and 50 in the southern hemisphere, right in the roaring 40s. December 2nd, the fourth week of the race is coming to its end when Sébastien Josse crosses the Kerguelen Islands. The National Navy's helicopter, which also flew over Armel Leclerc and Alex Thompson, is once again at the meeting point. Uh-oh, I think I got caught over speeding. Just kidding. It's great to know the Navy's in the neighborhood. Going full speed at 25 knots, Edmond the Rothschild is among the boats whizzing down a slide named Indian Ocean. Esquito de Pavon's Bastille d'Autio, the latest to have crossed the Cape of Good Hope's longitude. Welcome to the Indian Ocean. Weather's nice for now. Gliding, but you still gotta hang on. Among the fleet, Quito de Pavon is sort of a mediator between the group ahead, over 5,000 kilometers in front, and the pack, which is 1,300 kilometers behind. A posse of 10 boats, still in the Atlantic South, beginning to smell the heady scent of high latitudes. We're en route. The roaring 40s. They're starting to roar. The boat reaches speeds of about 24 knots at times, and we're sailing in 30 to 32 knots winds. It's great. I love it. Apart from Didac Costa and Sébastien Destremo, all competitors are now confronted to the classic patterns of low-pressure system sweeping across west to east in the southern latitudes. Life on board, with its enjoyments, required to organize accordingly. We're between two depressions. In fact, we hit our first depression yesterday, waiting for the next, which should come tonight. I'm enjoying the little calm, having a pancake party. Found this in my food bag. Not bad, huh? The third. All right, the last. Gonna have dishes to wash. Oh la la. This is a squid, and it's very tasty. Bon appetit. It's really good. Really good. Romain Tanasio, Kojiro Shiraishi are both having a first taste of the Vendée Globe. And until now, it's rather nice.
There is Armel Leclerc on Banque Populaire. He's slowly catching up me overnight. So he's obviously come with a bit better breeze, but I'll be back on starboard in less than a day, so we look forward to that. In the meantime, I'm going to push hard as I can and try and stay in touch with this guy.
Chronicles of a promising duel between Alex Thompson and Armel Leclerc, who keep taking each other's lead. Oh, we had a great jibe fight yesterday. And to be back at contact with Alex this morning, we were edge to edge, and then I succeeded on taking the lead a little, so all the better. It's a good thing. Now, can't do anything silly. We've got a long way to go still to reach Les Sables d'Olonne. A lot is yet to happen. Armel Leclerc isn't famous for reading coffee grounds, but you've got to admit his prediction came true. The pack is approaching the Cape of Good Hope.
Man, if you thought you were having a bad day, just look at mine.
Conrad Coleman's boat went bearing off, and it happened following the drop of the automatic pilot, which occurred after a short of the electronic on board. Fortunately, the New Zealander has the situation under control. Earlier on, not far from here, a mast and mostly a dream shattered. End of the game for Kojiro Shiraishi, first Asian competitor in the race's history. Forced to abandon, the Japanese will have moved us until the very end. He will miss the Vendée Globe, but we will miss him in the Vendée Globe. I dried my tears. It's very, very infuriating. But if I'm still alive, it means the sea wasn't so cruel. I wish to thank all the people who helped me. I will come to apologize to everyone after I arrive in Cape Town. Thank you for everything. I'm sorry. I have no other words to say. Four mainsail battens broken. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm gonna have to fix that. I already prepared everything to fix my battens. Here are the broken pieces. All right, it's done. Made the mainsail. Took me a lot of time, some energy, but it's back in order with a mainsail in good state. That's it. Great. About a month now that the Vendée Globe has started. We're at a moment in the race when sailing conditions are getting tough for the whole fleet. Great strain is put on equipment. Men are subject to fast paces and near exhaustion. We're finally caught up by the depression. Sea isn't too rough, however, there's a lot of wind, 35, 40 knots. It's not over yet, but it feels like it's calming down a little. The last 24 hours were extremely difficult. I'm anxious it be over so I can rest a little more. Paul Meillat, relieved of Jérémy Bayou, who seems to face problems with no end. After the pilots and the satellite antennas, it's now his mainsails traveler head that busted. Right in the middle of the Indian Ocean, Maître Coq's skipper deviates from his course so to intervene in less agitated waters. On the morning of December 5th, 1,200 kilometers south of Cape Lewin, Armel Leclerc crosses Australia's southwestern tip. It felt good to cross the second cape ahead. Wasn't exactly an important objective, but it's always nice to cross one of these three mythical capes in the lead. In 28 days and 20 hours, the actual Vendée Globe leader established a new time record between the Sables d'Olonne and Australia. 5 days and 14 hours less than François Gabard in 2012, a transit time which suggests that on a longer term, records could be broken. For Romain Athanasio and Sébastien Josse, this very same 5th of December has a totally different flavor. I was outside taking pictures this morning when I hit something and broke both rooters. I have a spare rooter on board. One is maybe only half broken. I'm going to try to fix it. The other one looks completely destroyed. So I'm sailing the wind, it's rough, heading towards Cape Town, the only place where I can stop in the bay and try to repair, see exactly what it all looks like. That's it. Such misery. For Sébastien Josse, his boat went overspeeding in a surf and crashed into a wave. The impact was such it seriously damaged his port side foil. Sébastien is now sailing in 40 knots gusts, 6 to 7 meters high waves. He's put the race on hold until he finds maneuverable conditions. There, the verdict was without appeal. We came close to the ultimate penalty. Could have been even worse if the foil had come off the boat. Would have had a water ingress, and today, I don't know how to secure this apprentice. It's not reliable. Here, it's the sailing spirit and safety that's talking. It's not easy to stop because we've put a lot of energy into it. Great investment. And we're here for the competition. That's always the hardest. To sit and watch the others continue the regatta. And when it doesn't want to, it doesn't want to. In the morning of December 6th, Quito de Pavon is victim of great damages. His boat hits an unidentified floating object and broke its keel. I don't know how this story is going to end. Must the decision be to evacuate the boat? It's gonna be complicated. Damn it, it's too dangerous. Today's Tuesday, and for me, the Vendée Globe's over. Localized north of the Crozet Islands, Quito knows his boat can capsize at any moment and finally asks to be rescued. Immediately, the racing directors alerted the Marine Rescue Centers. In less than 24 hours, Quito de Pavon is taken on board the Marion Dufresne, the supply vessel of the French Southern and Antarctic lands out on mission. This is the first time I abandon a boat. And I don't bring it back somewhere. True, it's hard for the morale, for the mind. It's hard for me today. Lots going through my head. It's terrible, but with 3 participations, Quito de Pavon will not have been able to achieve a Vendée Globe. Of this cruel week, let's remember a few positive points, like Éric Bayon's successful intervention on his starboard rudder.
Vous avez vu la section, c'est quand même un truc.
When you see the cut, it's crazy.
Je suis épuisé.
I'm exhausted. But what counts the most is this, the new rudder I installed. This, I can tell you, I'm really proud of this fight because, I don't know, for 100 times I wanted to quit, telling myself I wouldn't be able to pull it off. I'm at it since 5 this morning. It's now 4 p.m., altogether 11 hours. So, never give up. Never. Let's hope Romain Athanasio, at anchor near Cape Town, will soon be able to get back into the race. And finally, we'll keep our fingers crossed for Armel Leclerc and Alex Thompson to keep carrying out this incredible duel. Both have passed the midway mark and entered the Pacific Ocean. They're on their way back.